full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Only one of these teams will earn a shot at the Lombardi. The AFC title game is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion! 11.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he gets a...
Well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here's ETN on 1st down. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Gets this to Bateman. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot.
Exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Right 54.
Right to the air, it's Levis. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, I'm back. Here. I'm back. Here, I'm down. Nice down. 49, Rita.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Throw left side, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They put a receiver in motion here left. They'll run here on first down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Offense to the line for second down. From the gun, Levis. He finds Johnson. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and short yardage, Levis. That's caught for the first. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll come up 1st and 10. They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started.
The shotgun. Forced out to his right. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our second quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. Throwing his Levis on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's in for the touch. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Go, go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence now off the play action. Throw reeled in by Thomas. A gain of 27 yards there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, go. Take right open.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Hey, lion.
They'll try it left with ETN. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Got a man, it's Thomas. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Akers. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars start to fight back with their first points of this game. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Like 54. Hey, let's go. Reload, let's go.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And defenders are there to get him at the line. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Stand up.
Shotgun now for Levis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. The Titans looking for a score before halftime. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Throwing is Levis. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 35 out of that one. And the Titans will have a first down.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Hey, 24 Linda, back to the team, green. Odd, like 49.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. This is ahead for about 5. It was Andre Sisco who hauled him down there. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. Throw on third down. Looking for a target. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Field goal attempt coming now from Young Hui Koo. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Titans going with a field goal unit here. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. The kick by Lutz is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Hey, go. 30 left.
Lawrence working from the gun. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. The tip definitely broke up that throw. So second down coming up.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Ready up.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up first and 10 from the 40.
Go, let's go. Hey, kill. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Hey, run!
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Bails out of the pocket quick.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
8:57-yard attempt.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Got all of it, but no good. He needed a touch more to clear that crossbar. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
40 Rita. Diamond.
Levis setting to throw. Getting out to his left. He can run it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Second and 6 coming up here. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Broke through the tackle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
Hey, come on.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Down, 49 Rita. 49's down, 22 Rita.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Right 13.
And kick the running back in motion. Levis here on first down. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
On second down, here's Barkley. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a gain of 4 there, and the Titans will have a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here we go.
All right, all set up now. First and 10. Now Levis. He'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, like 13, like 13.
On the play fake, it's Levis. And they're all over him. He goes down. A flag goes down as well, though. Let's wait and see which side this is on. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
54, Rita. Or 54, Mike.
Running it after the penalty. Spins out of one stop. And they bring him to a stop with this run. Gets him into the red zone down to the 15. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Toss play to Barkley. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Like 13, like
This
13.
offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Barkley will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Hey, mayday, mayday, mayday. Out on.
Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Out on, 22, Rita. Right.
They're going to try to run it in, Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard, and the goal line stand continues. That brings up 4th and goal.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
A 24-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that'll double their lead to 6.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Silver.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 28. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
He's on the move. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. The Jaguars in a punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And after the dive, they're set up with some decent field position to start this drive. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Titans will get set to take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. Barkley. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Connects with Johnson. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Able to get it to Barkley. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Here we go.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Levis now off the play fake. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Like 5-4. Odd, like 5-4.
Running right, it's Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Like 54.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Only 1 frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's Titans football. Just got to close out the win, and their season rolls on. Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 21. Barkley's got it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. From the gun, Levis. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans go up by 12 in the 4th. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Great job. Hey, go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Bateman hauls it in. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down. Now Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Red on red. Think right.
They'll throw it again. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and just 2 to go. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Hauled in by Musgrave. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Escapes the pocket. Gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Lawrence now off the play action. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars now within 1 score in the 4th. One after try good by Reichert. And the Jaguars get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
49, Mike 49.
Sending a receiver left. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They send a tight end in motion. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
20 Rita.
There's another carry for Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Like 54, like 54.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. It's his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw Levis. That's into the hands of Barkley. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Diamond.
We're looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And this will be his first effort of the contest. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey. 11, Agate. Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
All right, let's go.
Out of the gun, again to ETN. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
Throwing now. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I think in a situation like that, 3rd and inches, defense is certainly thinking stop the run first. But that's well done defensively. Not a problem for them to adapt and get into the right coverage and now force a critical 4th down.
Take right open.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
That's taken in by ETN. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Completed to his running back. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, go. 11, Agate.
Here he is to throw. On target to Musgrave. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
He'll look to throw it. Cut near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Second and 3 now.
Red on red.
Back to throw. Forced out to his right. And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in. And now an extra point would give him the lead and maybe the win. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Down, 49 Rita.
Setting up to pass. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun now for Levis. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they'll raise that Lamar Hunt Trophy high as champions of the AFC. And that earns them 2 more weeks of football until they head to the Bayou and fight for a Super Bowl. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation.